Alright, Holly, so you got 60 in the first paper. Let's see if you can improve on that this time round. Correct. 9,417 is correct. 2 marks. That's correct. 102 and 28 is correct. And that one is looking good as well. Well done. So full marks for the first page. Use a ruler, please, in the real exam. But it's correct. That is a rectangle, and that would be right. It's not an equilateral triangle you're looking for here. It's an isosceles. You've actually drawn me an isosceles, although show that on there so that I know what you were trying to do. Too many mistakes or not enough information there to convince me, so you're not going to get either of the marks. That is correct, that is correct, that is correct, that is correct. You haven't read the question carefully enough here. You've missed out the fact that there are two £20 notes, so you're trying to spend £40, not £20. Your method is right, but you're not working with the right total. A kettle, 100 millilitres, is not big enough. If you think of a can of Coke is 330 ml. A kettle would be more than a can of Coke, so it should have been that. A woman is that. That's about the right distance. That is too small. What we're looking for is that one. So you get 2 marks out of 4 there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 for the page. 1 in 50 is correct. It's more likely to choose to take the 60 on because there are 2 of those. There's only 1 of those. So that is correct. 3 marks there. 48, 6 more. 158 is not a bad estimate. It has fallen. That is correct as well. So you get your 5 marks there. 8 for the page. Well done. 27 is right. That is wrong. They're going up. They're going down in 7s every time, not down 6. 43 is correct. 7H is correct. 42 is correct. 1040 is correct. They don't want 11. They want A and 4A. 29 is wrong, and the units are wrong. The units of volume are centimeters cubed. And what you do here is count how many cubes are in one layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and multiply by the number of layers, 3. 7 3s, 21. Look at that angle before you try measuring it. Ask yourself, is it bigger or smaller than 90? You know that 90 is straight up your page, so it's smaller than 90. So your inner brain should be yelling at you when you're writing down the number 116. Get your protractor, the center of the protractor on B, line the 0 up and read it up, and you can see there 60, if I stop wobbling, 64 degrees. So on that page, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marks. That's not bad. Let's have a look how accurate you are. That is 136. Well done. So you get the mark for that. What type of angle is it? So what they're looking for there is either the word acute, obtuse, or reflex. And that one is bigger than 90, smaller than 180. So they're looking for the word obtuse. 7 full, so no mark for that. 7 and 13 is correct. This one is correct, and this one isn't. So again, you're going about this in too complicated a way. you've worked out what 7.5% is. If 7% of 500, first of all you find 1%, which is by dividing by 100. So 1% will be 5. So 7% will be 5 times 7, which is 35. So wrong method there. 6 for the page. Wrong. Everybody seems to be getting this one wrong. It doesn't start at 0, it starts at 10. So in the first hour, Chris hasn't gone from 0, he's gone 10, 20, 30 miles. Here, yes, the 30 minutes is right, but that's wrong because we aren't measuring 5 minutes a little square. It is 6. We're doing 60 minutes in 10 squares, so each little square is 6 minutes. So that's wrong. That's not enough information, and that's wrong. What we're looking for there is for you to tell me that the line is steeper before he stopped than after he stopped. The steeper the line, the faster he's travelling. So no marks for that question at all. 1 hour 54 is right, well done. This one is not right. You haven't read or answered that question carefully enough. Watch my explanation and hopefully it will make sense, because on that page you've only scored 2 marks. Question 12, because numbers timed by themselves are sometimes positive. No, those are square numbers, not prime numbers. Prime numbers only have themselves as 1 and 1 as factors. So you don't get that mark. Times it by 4, you do get that mark. Good, good. That's excellent. You should be able to do this. Alright, watch what I've done. It's a fairly straightforward thing, and these come up often, so you need to be able to deal with that. That was correct. This one isn't. And what you need to do is just round that up, or round it to something easy to use. So round that up to 0.5, which is a half, times 120 would be 60. So it's in fact the same answer as that. And this one, it's the right digits, but what we're doing there is dividing 600 by 50, which isn't going to be 116. It's going to be 11.6. So that one's wrong and that one's wrong. So for that page, 3 marks. Again, use a ruler. Alright, your line of best fit doesn't have to go through 0. It is positive, and your points are, that one's not right. Okay, that one should be further down. So one of your points is wrong. Your line of best fit should be more like that. Okay, just following the slope of your points. But for yours, 3,200, again, it isn't 4,000. Use a ruler, line it up. 3,200 is less than that. Sorry, 320 is less than that. So you've lost a few marks there. Your enlargement is correct. However, it isn't in the right place. Okay, the right place would be the distance from A to the start of your shape is 2. So in the enlargement it would be twice as far. So your shape should start there. So it's in the wrong place, but the enlargement is correct. Similarly with this one, you've done a correct reflection, but you've put your mirror in the wrong place. The line that you've drawn is the line y equals 1. Everywhere on that line, the y coordinate is 1. The mirror you want is on this line, where the x coordinate is always 1. So your shape should have ended up there. So you get 1 mark for a correct reflection, but you lose a mark because it's in the wrong place. Total for the page 1, 2, 4, 5. That one's correct, well done. That's correct, both lines. You have to fold it twice, so although folding that once will give you a right angle isosceles triangle, it's actually telling you in the question you have to fold it twice, so you need to put that fold in as well. So you get 2 for that, but only 1 for that one. And that's wrong. Watch the video clip for that. Marks of the page 5. And that's incorrect. No marks. Total for the page, Holly, is 7, 16, 24, 31, 37, 39, 42, 52, 52 out of 100. For that paper, that's a grade E. If I bring in what you did last time, for the other paper you got 60, which means all in total you've got 112 out of 200. 112 out of 200 would be a grade D overall, and you are only 28 away from C over the 2 papers. So we're not hugely far off our grade C, and we've got plenty of time to get that right. Well done.